I made this Jon Snow trailer entirely with AI, and it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. It's easier than ever to create AI stories with consistent characters. In this video, I'll show you everything step by step from creating consistent characters to generating realistic lip syncing. I will go over everything I learned in the process, how long and how much it cost me to create this video, and most importantly, how you can create AI movies like this with consistent characters. So stick till the end, you don't want to miss any details. First, I'll start with the main character's visuals, then I'll show you how to add other consistent characters to the scenes. I use Dzine AI to create these characters. I'll leave the links in the description, you can check them out there. After logging in, a page like this opens. From here, we click on the New Project button, select the aspect ratio you want, and click Apply. Then we click on the Character button on the left and select the Character Sheet option. Here you choose a model to create your character. Dzine's own 3D render model is already automatically suggested, but I also recommend the Pixie-Pop 3D model. This model gives a Pixar-style animation feel. If you want, you can even use both models at once to give your character a more original look. Everything may seem a little complicated right now, but after you create your first character and learn the basics, things get much easier. After selecting the model, paste your prompt into the description box and click the Create button. I asked ChatGPT for a prompt to create Jon Snow's 3D animation, but you can use other tools if you want, or even use your own creativity. This is the result with Dzine's 3D render model. Now choose the image you like and place it on the canvas, then we crop each pose and save it one by one. We click on the Character button on the left again, but this time we go to the Build Your Character option. And we select Start with Images. We upload the images we saved here. I had created a few more images with another 3D model, but I forgot to record them, sorry. But don't worry, I will show you that part while creating the next characters. For now, give your character a name and start training. The training is complete, now I'll quickly create an image with my character and see how it looks. And let's be honest, the result is pretty impressive. Now let's move on to our next character. Daenerys Targaryen, the Mother of Dragons. I follow the same steps, paste my prompt into the box and click the Create button. By the way, one of my favorite models is still the Pixie-Pop 3D model. I'll create a few more images with this model. The Cozy 3D model is not bad either, but I like the results of Pixie-Pop 3D better. I'll choose the images I like, place them on the canvas, crop the poses, and then we'll move on to training the character. I will create two more characters by following the same steps: Samwell Tarly and Ned Stark. Then we will move on to creating the scenes. Now to create the scenes we need a script. So I went to ChatGPT again and asked to write me an impressive script for my Jon Snow 3D animation trailer. And I also asked for the prompts to create the scenes as well, and it gave me a pretty good script. To create the scenes, we open a new project. This time click on Create Images with Consistent Character option. From here, we select the character we want in the scene, we paste the prompt into the box below, and click Create. If you don't like the result, you can change the prompt like I did and try again. Now let's move on to the next scene. For this next scene, I will follow the same steps again. I select my character, paste the prompt, and click Create. And the result came out pretty good on the first try. Now if there are two characters in the scene, but they are not standing next to each other, make sure to specify the same location in your prompt so that the other character is in the same location. For example, I wanted to add Samwell Tarly in the same scene, standing across from Jon, and use the same details in my prompt that I used in the previous scene. And here is the result. I really like how the background remained almost exactly the same. The next scene is Jon Snow being stabbed by the Night's Watch, but the facial expression has nothing to do with the scene. I mean, you're dying, brother. Act a little bit. To make this expression suitable for the scene, we place the image on the canvas and click the Expression button here. You can change the facial expression from here. I didn't spend much time. Seriously, it didn't even take me 2 minutes to find the expression I wanted. I'll quickly create the remaining scenes with the same steps, then we move on to the animation and lip sync part. With Dzine AI, Now you can generate video and add lip sync to your character. To do this, we click on the lip sync feature. You upload your character image here. Once the image is uploaded, it automatically takes you to the canvas adjustment screen. Here you can adjust the ratio, zoom in and out, and position the face into the frame. Once everything is done, you click Done. Then you upload your audio file below. You can also convert the text to audio if you want, but I recommend uploading your own audio recording. Finally, click Create, and that's it. It does a really good job with lip syncing, but the only downside is that it only animates the face. You have to manually adjust the body. You can use any video editing software to do this. I'll show you how to do it here using CapCut. You add the video on top of the image, then you adjust the size of the video to the image and you're done. But this part can be a bit of a hassle, so I recommend using Hedra. It really gives very high quality results and is very easy to use. All you have to do is upload the audio and the image. If you want, you can also add an expression to the character while speaking using a prompt. And you click Create. That's it. As I said, the results are really good. I'll use Hedra for all the scenes that require lip syncing. I'll animate the other scenes that don't need lip syncing with Kling AI and 1.2.1, because these tools give the best results. After I have created all the scenes, I will then switch back to CapCut and make final edits to make the video more interesting. Upload all the clips you created and drag them to the timeline and arrange them. Then add eye-catching transition effects between each scene. Place the voiceover at the bottom and adjust its duration according to the scenes. Then add some inspiring background music. Finally, let's add subtitles to make the video look more professional and impressive. To do this, go to the text section, then click on Auto Subtitles. Select the language and click on the Create button. Once the subtitles are ready, click on any subtitle and make sure that this feature is selected in the upper right corner. Then click on Templates and choose the subtitle style you like. That's it. Now you can save the video to your device by clicking on the Export button, and your 3D animation movie is ready to be shared. So how long did it take to make this 3D animation trailer? And how much did it cost me? Let me tell you, I used Dzine AI to keep the characters consistent. It cost $20 per month. I used Hedra AI for lip sync. That's about $10, but you can also do it with Dzine AI if you want. It just takes a little more work. I use CapCut for editing because it's very user-friendly and affordable. It cost about $6 to $7. I used Kling AI and 1.2.1 for the animation part. Kling AI cost $26 per month. 1.2.1 was completely free. And of course, ChatGPT, it helped a lot with the script and prompts, and that was completely free. In total, it cost me $62 per month. And it took me 3 days to prepare all this animation. So all this effort and expense, but for what? This is where it gets important. You can prepare similar but 3D animated advertising videos for companies. And believe me, this job pays real good. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.